Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, we have observed that when it comes to Australian immigration, they are picking up in huge numbers, right? Previous draw was 11,000 and this draw 35,000. Can you imagine? 35,000 candidates under skilled independent visa were invited straight away. So this is huge. The government is focusing on immigration to do COVID recovery because during peak COVID time it was almost shut down, but now things are changing. So they are resuming the draws, hopefully more and in a better way we'll see in future. Anyway, let's discuss its impact on Canadian immigration. But before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe right now. And also I would like to clarify, neither I am an immigration consultant nor I am a government body. So if you take anything out of this video, you do it at your own risk. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, when it comes to Canadian immigration, during the peak pandemic, when all countries were almost shut or were shut, Canada did tremendous job by helping temporary residents like international students too. That was a huge benefit people got compared to other countries. In other countries, they did not get such a help. Another thing, like Canadian immigration was still going on, although it was going through a lot of backlogs and other issues. But now things are changing with with Australia picking up. A lot of people are now going to Australia also. Look, when it comes to immigrate, everyone has their own preferences and choices. And when it comes to economic immigration, they see that their occupation is in demand in which country, how much salary they can get, what kind of lifestyle they can afford, and other factors like affordability, cost of living, and all. So people do consider these factors. So now when Australia is opening and it's allowing a lot of people to come in, those who earlier wanted to go to Australia but instead were coming to Canada Express entry because Australian immigration was almost closed or shut. There were like few hundred candidates were invited in 3 months in a quarter. So it was very bad during those times, but now the scene is completely reversed. So a lot of people were forced to give up their Australian dreams, but now things are reversing. So that means a lot of people, those who are in express entry pool, those who are not able to get invitation, probably will see Australia as a valid option and will also try for Australia. Of course, there are different processes, like they need to get the skill assessment done and other things. But some steps like IELTS common, right? In Australia, other exams are accepted as well, so they can go through that as well. That's another thing, but it is there, correct? So now we'll see that a lot of people would uh, try to get it done as well. Coming down the line, what is gonna happen in future? So guys, when it comes to Canadian immigration system, recently they identified a major flaw, but I won't go and discuss into that. But we have always seen that Canadian immigration system follows Australian immigration system lately. Like Canada started express entry in 2015, but for Australia, similar skill select invitation rounds of invitations were in place for many years ago, and then Canada followed it. Now, uh, earlier it was even for online applications for Canada, you had to fill up forms and submit. But in Australia, it used to be web forms. Now, using IRCC portal, Canada is following the same. And it's not just gonna end over here. Now, there is a high discussion about implementing target based express entry draw where some occupations are gonna be targeted. So, Australia has been doing this for years, many years. So, again, there is not gonna be any, I mean, I won't be surprised at all if Canada implements it. But the first thing they should do is to remove the flaws in their system. Like somebody who files an immigration application shouldn't get his or her application assigned to an employee who no longer works with IRCC. Right? This is very shocking. This shouldn't happen to anyone. So first, this needs to be fixed, and then they should upgrade their system. And I think down the line, Canada should also go for digitally tagging visas to passports of people from visa required countries. In Australia too, there are visa required countries, those who need a visa to do any activity in Australia. but they digitally tag visa, so there is no point of stamping, so you don't have to submit your passport for a formal visa stamp. They can digitally tag and verify. So if it is working well for Australia, it can work well for Canada as well. So this needs to be in place. So thanks for watching this, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.